good. It is ending on a Friday. Everybody can go out and go and chill.
It just reminded me of those times we used to go to the park to pray. When the boys get tired, you hear something like "Hey, talk about more."
Oh, my bread. My bread.
Yeah, bro.
The Lord is good.
Hey, talk about more. Mantaya. What a man.
Oh. Well, let's start the morning with Felicity. Felicity, good morning to you. How's your morning looking like?
Good morning. My morning, I'm having a mix with what I've witnessed on the TV last night. I don't know. I'm not happy this morning.
We should not let that throw us now. It was very embarrassing, but it's a new day to be good. How's the weather looking like on a Friday morning?
Yes, for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we expect it to remain dry and hazy over the north and then the middle and the transition. And this time around, we expect over the coastal strip to also have the feel of the dryness for this period. But then we expect some cloudy situations and possible some showers along the coastal strip. Temperatures will be around 34 for the coast, 36, 37 for the middle and the northern sector. The state of the sea for the weekend, we expect it to be between calm and rough with some rain and thunderclouds over the ocean. The water lake will also be suitable for any fishing activities, except at dawn hours that we are expecting widespread mist and fog patches, especially those around the pond, those around the Sogakofe enclaves will have some misty and foggy conditions, so they need to be careful if they want to do night navigation.
Felicity, thank you. So for official folks out there, this is some information for you. You need to be careful while you go about your daily activities. Getting into the newspaper review shortly. We'll start with the Custodian newspaper on the front page. Let's have options before banning plastics use. That's coming from Murtala Muhammad. Also, the fallouts from the vetting yesterday. Also, APD 2025, Africa Needs Technology for Prosperity. Page 2, UN Resident Coordinator. There's also opinion marking Grails, Mahama's boy over CJ and anti-gay bill. Comes to the picture of the minority leader, Alexander opinion marking, as well as Samnati George, the Minister Designate for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation. Michael, the vetting of Sam George. Was it? Did it?
Let's read the sentence because that one is a whole show now.
We start to
we'll not finish now. So let's read all, then we'll dissect it properly.
Nice one. We'll also do Muhammad swears in 8-member Constitution Review Committee. The story is on page 3 of the Custodian newspaper. The News Center, it says Lordina is not influencing appointments. The story is on page 2. It comes with a picture of the First Lady Lordina Mahama. High-ranking NDC officials and others are said mobile money hit record 3 trillion cedis in 2024. Page.
But that story about Lordina not influencing this, are you there with them in their room?
I mean, the people said that
when she's there, she says, Johnny, appoint this guy. Are you there?
My husband.
You know that.
Also, the front page of the News Center newspaper, Senior Hosi defends MF Fahad Castle, calls for humility from MPs. In fact, there are people who are now beginning to say that. Let's wait. We'll get there. Northern voter NDC supporters angry over skewed appointments. There's also Africa needs 170 billion annually to bridge infrastructure gap. And these are the stories that the News Center is reporting. The back page, Dr. Bernice McCaffrey Brimpon takes over GIPC. Professor Kobe Mens appointed CEO of GTDC, and Professor Jump appointed acting CEO of the Ghana Shippers Authority. Michael.
Daily Democrat, NPP chairman linked to stolen gold scandal. That's on page 2, 3, and 4. Hey, and the extensive coverage, but page 2. Okay, I don't know how they named it, but it says page 2, 3, and 4. Interesting. Then debate over Dr. Ofosu Ampofo's appointment, and Mahama appoints Engineer Solomon Chumberima as MD of SIC Life. Disability community rallies behind Jacob Atule amid YEA appointment controversies. Interesting ones there. And that's it for the Daily Democrat. And at the back, it has congratulations to Honorable Rita Akosia Awate on your approval as Eastern Regional Minister. That's from the NDC Eastern Regional Secretariat. A whole back page. Big people. But just a quick one on the Hardcastle one. Yeah?
Yes.
I've noticed that the videos that we've seen circulating doesn't have the genesis of
how it started.
Yeah, the whole banter.
Right.
Because we've seen posts on social media that suggest that the Honorable MP may have been to some extent complicit in what must have led to this brouhaha.
He provoked her.
Allegedly.
That's what people are saying.
Allegedly. But unfortunately, we do not have the privilege of the entire, what's the word? Is it fisticuff? Verbal exchange between the two. So that's the challenge too of social media, where you can you may be misled if you do not have the full perspective on the matter.
You are calling me silly?
Are you a silly child?
But looking at what happened yesterday, there are people who say that the members of Parliament who were, well, majority of them who were seated on or around the table yesterday, we should stop calling them honorable members of Parliament. You see them, you call them Mr. Apeyon Makin. You see this one, you call him Mr. Ricky Sagan. You see this one, you call him. In fact, they say for the Nsoama Dodri MP, Frank Canadon Pre, you don't even have to add Mr. Eshu, just say Frank Canadon Pre. It's not me who is saying that. People who are saying it on social media. It's because of the conduct of these MPs yesterday. Embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. This is happening in Ghana's parliament. You know, after the swearing in of the speaker, the chaos that erupted, and we're seeing another. You're pulling tables. I'm not on prep. Pick the chair, put it on the table. Did you see that video?
It's a serious matter. I wonder sometimes what gets over them in such situations, and they forget that, like you said, they are supposed to be the examples that we all look up to. And you know, unfortunately too, is the supposedly younger ones who you also see indulging in some of these things.
They are motivated by their leaders. I'm not sure any of the new ones will stand up and start shouting if their leaders in Parliament do not tell them that this is what we want to do. So because you are new and you don't have face, use your face to go and collect the shade. And then after that, they complain about some levels of disrespect that the public accords to them. The chaos was terrible. We'll get to the conversation detail. We'll play some voices of the happenings in Parliament yesterday. Johnnie Hughes is joining us. Everybody is angry at the happenings yesterday. Johnny, are you surprised yourself?
No, I'm happy.
You're happy?
That finally we have seen their true colors.
We have seen their true colors.
The thing you were expecting me to see, I won't say. I'm happy that we have seen their true colors. We have seen them for who they are.
They were hiding it.
Yeah, they were hiding it. Small pressure. They do publicly.
Pulling tables, so they're putting chairs on table.
Yeah.
Destroying microphones.
Right,
but they'll use me, my taxpayers, to go and fix that microphone.
So now that we have seen them as they are, should we continue to call them honorable?
That's what I say. You just call them Mister. You see this one, Mr. Marking. You see this one. They say another presser. You should just call him another presser.
We beg you. The Mister, no, he deserves it.
But it has pained me that this has taken the shine of the grueling 5 hours that
Sam George.
Yes, 5 hours, but about only an hour of important, critical matters to the military is going.
Yes, I'm not so agree with you on that, but anyway, I'd rather not comment on it. But to think that over 3 hours were spent on things not related to the position that he was there to be vetted for.
He was being vetted like a thief.
It was as if there was some like existing score to be set.
Let's hold this guy. He cannot pass this one. No.
But seriously, those were two stubborn guys.
You know, if you know Sam George, he doesn't back down easily.
Yes.
If you know Sam George properly, he doesn't back down easily.
Yeah, I respect that.
So if you want to go on that tangent with him, then be prepared to run the full 10-kilometer walk.
I was quite impressed at his stamina, and interestingly, we didn't see Sam George lose his cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm beginning to suspect that it was probably part of the strategy to wear him out and get him to flip.
Right.
But interestingly, I don't know if he had been hinted of it. He came with his A game, and I must commend him. You know, being vetted is one heck of an intellectual job. So to be able to think on your feet and give responses and remember what you said earlier and come back with them as rebuttals.
You don't contradict
yourself. Yeah. I think he did well with the consistency.
You know, Sam George has read some law, right?
Yeah, but if LLB
no, but the guy is sharp.
It's impressive. Like, actually, because I love how he was able to argue his point out and quote laws to defend it. And you saw where Apenyo tried to school him over there and tell him that even though we know you've done some LLB, you are not yet a lawyer.
We have not called you yet. You have not been called.
Shout outs to those of us who
have not been called.
Our wives take care of us.
Was it Mr. Chairman? I didn't say my wife gives me money.
My wife takes care of me.
This will make me kind.
She fits me very well.
At the right
in
time,
every single way.
At the right places.
But did you see Bellamundi's tweets after that?
Yes. Charlie, we cannot come and kill ourselves.
But is it still called tweet or now it's called what?
No, it's X.
So did you see her X?
Everybody no try.
It was a disgrace. It was
very unfortunate.
So embarrassing.
And you know the interesting you led to the delay, supposed delay. Now play along, you say no.
No, I was so disappointed. Yesterday, I put off the TV because my sons were watching with me.
Okay.
And the first one was asking me questions. And I couldn't answer, so I put the TV off. So say the matter go end.
So imagine the impression this has in the minds of the kids.
That's what our MPs do in Parliament.
And you may think that the kids are not watching. Let me tell you.
They know.
One day I was driving into a runabout and then some guy crossed me. And I yelled out of anger. Then my little girl looked at me and said,
Daddy,
why are you shouting? And I said,
I'd be lucky she asked you.
I said, he's being irresponsible. Then the girl asked me, my 4-year-old daughter. And you are shouting at him. Bro, I kept quiet.
Should you not be educating him instead of yelling at him?
This 4-year-old girl humbled me. I drove straight. I didn't even look at her. So the kids are watching.
Yes.
So honorables, the kids are watching you.
No.
And the examples, there's no honorable.
Yesterday, what we saw, anybody in that room is it's not honorable. I'm telling you, it's a very sad. It was a sad spectacle.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have been shown that. No.
Are we blaming the chairman?
You see, I think everybody in that room has to take some of the responsibility. It's not just the chairman. Because in the face of that, what else could the chairman have done?
Maybe if he did not come across as soft on the first day, he could have put some perception in the minds of these MPs that
Charlie,
I'm
have
not
you
taking
visited
any nonsense.
Nima and Mamobi before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Newtown. You see, say if people won't cause trouble, they know they matter who they did.
Any which way.
Yes.
Yeah.
The trouble has to be trouble.
But at least to be fair to the speaker, I think to the chairman, over the last couple of days, we've seen some level of firmness.
Was it not because the members on the committee decided to comport themselves? When they want to get into another gear, he really cannot do anything about it, like we saw yesterday.
Oh, well.
The most popular word I've heard on this very thing is parliament. You've heard it too,
Honorable members.
Honorable worry.
Honorable members.
Parliament. They say parliament. I say, Kai. What is going on? The children are watching. Be careful.
I'm reading the comments right now. It says, Hardcastle, I'm sorry, your descriptions were true after all.
Oh.
This is somebody's comment on Facebook.
Oh.
And the video that we saw happen yesterday.
But is it not surprising that somebody was being hauled before Parliament, right, to come and answer to a certain thing that was supposed to be
Misconduct?
And at the very place where the misconduct was supposed to be cured, misconduct pro max happened
by the same person who was going to haul another.
That'd be the whole problem.
The double standards plenty.
You are calling. You are calling Crosby to come and say that, oh, Charlie, what you did, I don't like.
You don't try.
You don't try.
No.
Then you yourself.
No, you do worse.
For their place where your people join you. No, Charlie.
No.
For take
below the bed. This is why they're remedial for coming inside.
Oh, Charlie. Let's take Johnny's bite. We're back with more discussions on the happenings in the country.